Hey darling, I'm home. Did you miss me? I'm sure you missed me. Working is such a drag without you. I kept on staring at the app I had on my phone to track you. Every minute I looked back at it, it was like 15 seconds of making sure you were still there, and then 45 seconds of actual work. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, 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 repeat. And the whole time I was thinking, what if they found a way to cheat it, or get the tracker out, or something? What if they actually escaped? But I guess I'm just a bit of a worrywart. You're still here, obediently and waiting for me by the door to come home. Well, kind of by the door. The chain I put around your ankle doesn't have the length to let you get too close to the door. I can't have you escaping after all. Not to suggest that you've been trying to escape. Oh, but you've been such a good little cutie for me. I completely recognize how much effort you're putting into that. I know we've only been together for a little while. It's been about a week since I don't want to say kidnapped you necessarily, but it's been about a week since I relocated you your new home. And it definitely wasn't a kidnapping, because even the authorities were all, well, if they're into it, it's not really a kidnapping now, is it? I don't know if wiser words could have ever been spoken. Anyway, it's been about a week since you've eagerly joined me in our new home together. And it hasn't been too long since our wedding either. I'm so happy we were able to get married. It's always been my dream to get married. To you, anyway. Without you, I would have just stayed single for the rest of my life, because I can't have anyone but you. But I'm so happy I was able to marry you. Oh, I was so worried that no one would be willing to officiate our wedding. You know, because I'm a crazy stalker who devotes 1/4 of her time at work and making sure you're still chained up at home. But it looks like Ian was more than willing to do it. She makes a lot of Yandere content, and turns out she has a license too. Guess she was more than willing to officiate my marriage to you. Anyway, I'm sure I had a point to tell you in all of this. Oh, right! What I was getting at is that we haven't even been married that long, but you've still been such a good little cutie for me. You're acting with a level of trust so high, it's like we've been married for centuries. You haven't tried to escape even once. You don't pull out your chains. You don't try to squeeze between any of the bars I have on your windows. You're just so perfect. Oh, such a good little cutie you are. And so, I wanted you to know how grateful I am. I brought you a little something, actually. I stopped by the store on my way back from work. It was a pain to have to stop by the store and wait even longer to get home to you, but I did it for you because I wanted to get you something special as a token of my appreciation. So check this out. I've got you this cake. I made sure to get you one in the shape of a heart because I love you. It also has a heart on it drawn with frosting as well as the words I love you written on it. Maybe I am a bit redundant at this point, but I can't help it. I really just love you. I can feed you if you like. I'm really spoiling you, aren't I? So I might as well go the entire way. I don't like to do anything half-heartedly, especially when it comes to love. I mean, you already know that from first-hand experience. That's why you've got the chain. But I can understand if maybe you don't want to eat the cake right now, in case there's something else you want to do first. The cake's not the only thing on the menu, if you catch my drift. It is a good cake, though. Maybe you don't want to eat it first. I mean, I'd certainly want to eat it in your position, but that's mainly due to how romantic it is, not necessarily because of how good the cake tastes. Do you think it's romantic? Getting a cake with at least 3 layers of love in it from your caring spouse. It's pretty romantic in my opinion. I just wish I made it myself for you instead of buying it from a stupid store. It would have been more touching, and I would have put more of my love in it. And love, in this context, means actual love, Not like my blood or love nectar or anything like that. But I've been a bit busy with work recently, so I've never really had the time to make it for you. Work's been so busy recently. I haven't had the time to do a lot of things, actually. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, you name it. It'll get better in about a month, but until then, I'd be pretty busy. Say, you've got a lot of time, don't you? I mean, you just stay here all day since I never let you go outside. Well, okay, that's not exactly true since you stay here willingly, but you get the idea. Well, okay, that's not exactly true since you stay here willingly, but you get the idea. You stay here all day, you've got lots of free time. How would you like to be more domestic for me? You're already my spouse, but you could also be housemaker, or better yet, a homesteadier. Yeah, I know it's weirder than saying house husband or wife, but you know. Anyways, there are a lot of things that need to get done, and you really should be a sweetheart by helping me out. Do you think you can be a good little cutie and do them for me? Now, obviously, you're already my good little cutie, but you'll even be more of a cutie if you could do them for me. I could teach you everything you need to know. How to cook, how to clean, how to greet me when I come home. For the instance, the classic, would you like dinner, a bath, or me, is always a solid choice. You should be warned though. I'm always going to choose you. It's not even a contest. I could have been on a hunger strike for a month and I'd still choose you when I get home. Still, I'll always appreciate the offer. Oh, and don't forget to give me lots of kisses when I get home. Just absolutely destroy my face with 1 billion kisses at terminal velocity. Don't worry, I can take it. It'll be good if you could greet me with an apron on too. Anything. Even if you weren't actually cooking anything just before I got home, it's just that nothing says homemaker quite like an apron. Jeez, I really want to see you in an apron. And take pictures, of course. I want to take lots and lots of pictures of you in an apron. I just know you look great in it, which means it's a good time to give you an excuse to wear an apron. Come with me to the kitchen. I'll teach you how a good little homemaker like you should cook for his darling little wife.
Please like and subscribe Horror channel.